burst out of my room, my hair wild around my face. Yusuf and I collide as we reach for the bathroom doorknob. Yusuf's hand lands on it first. "Third day in a row, Yalda," he says with a grin. He has a towel over his shoulder, and his t-shirt is rumpled from sleep. "Oh, come on," I groan. Every morning is a race to the bathroom we share. It wasn't such a big deal when we were 5 years old and two of us could brush our teeth together without elbows jamming into each other. But we're 17 now. I don't need him teasing me while I wash my face with apricot scrub, especially when I know he uses it sometimes. I know he doesn't want me in there while he's painstakingly shaving the 12.5 hairs he's grown on his face since puberty. The hair on his head is another wormhole into which he disappears and loses all sense of time as he arranges his dark waves in a way that's supposed to look like he doesn't care about his hair at all. My hair, on the other hand, could actually use an hour's worth of attention. And yet, all I do is twirl it around my finger and tie it up into a messy bun. The hairstyle that has saved my sanity. "Oh, come on," I whine. I don't do well on little sleep. Would it kill you to give me a turn to go first? "You know what? Fine. You go ahead," Yusuf says. He shrugs and takes a step away from the door, which makes me pause. I'm wide awake now and on full alert. "Nah, you go," I say, because after years of these games, I know when I'm about to walk into a setup. A smile erupts on Yusuf's face as he reaches for the door. It was a setup, just not the kind I was thinking. My reflexes kick in, and I step toward the bathroom door, blocking my brother with my right leg. He starts to nudge me away with his shoulder, but stops when my mom calls out from the kitchen. "Please, if you love me, give me a break for just one day," she pleads. I look up at Yusuf and watch his face go flat with resignation. Mom's guilt-tripping works wonders on him. I'm susceptible too, but for Yusuf, it's pure kryptonite. "Just be quick," he says, snapping upright. "Keith's going to be waiting." I close the door behind me and glance at the clock on the wall, even though it's been stuck at 5 o'clock for the past few months. Mom has decided that this is our bathroom and we should change the battery ourselves. Yusuf and I have decided clocks are outdated. We're all stuck in this moment, trying to teach each other lessons, I suppose. While I brush my teeth, I look at the perfectly arranged toiletries on my brother's side of the sink. Because we're twins, people expect us to be similar in all ways, but we're not. Yusuf is organized, but not pathologically so. His shirts aren't in rainbow order, and he doesn't have perfectly aligned wicker baskets in his closet. He's just naturally neat. My mother says he and I have been different this way since we were babies. Yusuf would line up his toy cars like a parking garage's employee of the month. My chaos was legendary and frustrating, especially to my mother, who likes to recall the time she found my stuffed panda in the oven and my rock collection tucked into her makeup drawer. I keep the clutter under control now, partly because I realized I would stare at the piles of stuff instead of falling asleep, and mostly because I was tired of being compared to my brother. I check my phone. We need to be out of the house in 20 minutes. Keith will be waiting for Yusuf. Or maybe Keith will be waiting for both of us. I take another serious look at my face. People tell me I'm so lucky to have such thick hair, but I look at the girls in my school with barely a hint of fuzz on their arms or legs, with hair so fair it wouldn't do anything but sparkle if they didn't shave it off. That is not my reality. I have only started tweezing my eyebrows into submission this year, which was late by society's standards. Some of my cousins have been plucking and waxing their faces and limbs since they were 10. One cousin has already had 4 laser hair removal sessions, and another told me her mom takes her to a salon where